Beside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tail of the tape. It's Janibek Alimkhanuly, 182 centimeters tall with a reach of 100. It's Janibek Alimkhanuly. That strong amateur background has made him a tough out for any and every fighter he faces. Canelo Alvarez, a four-division, multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest of all time.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Zilandi in Kazakhstan, introducing a unified middleweight champion of the world, known as Kazakh style, Janibek Alimkhanuly. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You can hear everything. Can you imagine being a fighter walking into this? We're going to see that any minute now.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. That right hook's already working well. Beautiful counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They both want the knockout. It is standing room only. Every seat has been sold in this amazing theater.
He's getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making of excuses because you're going to be so transparent. All laid out there.
Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The counter punching. This is a high-octane battle. He threw the hook, didn't land. Right hook catching air. Straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Janibek in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently? Here we go for round 2. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he scores with the counter. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think light, concentrate.
Nice exchange here from both men. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Punching. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Janibek that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think...
The bell rings and we start the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. Janibek got clipped good. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Punch caught him clean. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Exchange punches. They exchange punches. And he misses with that punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Goes down. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Give me your breath.
Let's talk about Janibek in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
That jab's slick. Just to say, win the round on your jab. Breathe when...
There's the bell to start round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Catch and shoot. A straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. There's a counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Every time they throw a shot, they get counters. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Perfect counter shot. That left hook just missed. That counter shot lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Janibek that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Focus on what you're doing.
There's the bell to start round 5. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might...
Janibek goes to the canvas, and he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
I need to see that again.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Janibek in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Put your mind back on the job. Back out there and win.
This is the beginning of round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he does...
Oh my God, Johnny! Janibek does not look good here. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Punch, counter punch. Janibek in trouble. And right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Talk about Janibek that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. Beautiful. This round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab.
Round 7, here we go. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
There's a counter shot. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
This can be so frustrating when you're in the city.
Oh my God, Johnny! Amazing knockout finish here. That was something special. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Where did that come from? What a shot. Are you okay? You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.